I have been area director for our area for 25 years. And I was involved in it before that, just as a coach with my athletes. I had 14 different agencies or schools at my area games last Saturday. And we had about 125 athletes.
I then talked with Payne about some of the other sports that the Special Olympics hosts.
The basketball is kind of a joint effort because I offer it to my area as well as Area 16, which is schools around Batesville. We had 10 teams with, somewhere around 8 to 10 people per team. But some of them came for track and field, but some of them did not. People say, what's your favorite thing? And I think, like right now, I really love our track and field events because that's what we just did. But we're doing a bocce tournament next week. And if you ask me next week, I'll say, I just love bocce. And, then we come to bowling and I think, I really like bowling, So it's whatever we're doing at the time because each athlete puts in their own enjoyment of whatever it is we're doing. And that makes it really fun.
Now, Payne did talk about how stressful of a process this can be as it coincides with the end of the school year.
There's throwing and shot put, softball throwing and shot put and jumping, and then the track events. And I have people in place that run those off. The same person's been running my track events for the last 4 or 5 years, so I don't have to worry that it's going to get done. But there's different things that happen that do take my attention. Getting the lunches there, it's just a little different because it's outdoors and there's just more going on. And every year it's a busy time of year that we have to get ready for it because it comes in April, close to the end of school, for all of our coaches that are in public school settings. And it's a really busy time of year. We're doing parent conferences and trying to wrap your school year up. And there are many years that I just think, I'm not sure I can do this again. All of our teachers that act as coaches, whatever school they are having to put in a good bit of extra time on their own. Number one, we hold our event on a Saturday. That's not a regular work day for all the teachers and staff that come with their athletes. So they are giving extra time there. And then they have, paperwork to get it ready. And then, so there is a lot of extra stuff that takes these teachers and staff members who work with our athletes some of their own personal time. So all of our public schools have special education departments, and many of our public schools, but not all, participate in Special Olympics. So the teachers of those special ed classes often end up being the coaches because of a variety of factors. If they could use their track coach from their school, they would, but those track coaches have their own track programs to run and they're busy as well, and theirs is after school, and then there's lots of factors. When it comes to basketball, I had one teacher tell me there was not a time during any day that she could get into the gym because their gym was full all the time, and that makes it hard to get practices and things. So a lot of our teachers that are special ed teachers act as their classes coach.
We did talk about the volunteer turnout as well as some of their other favorite parts of things such as the Special Olympics track meet.
I had about 100 or over 100, almost 120 volunteers there this past Saturday. And that is one reason that things went so smooth. We never got bogged down and backed up anywhere because we had enough people to run the events off and not get, this long line of people waiting. But it takes volunteers to record and shag the balls, and it takes volunteers to do the shot, and we got the jumps and we have the track, and so there are a lot of different things that are going on, and it takes a large volunteer pool to do it. I wouldn't keep doing it if I didn't really enjoy it and really love it. And every year there's some great, not a great athletic thing that happens, but something really great, like I know of a relay team that took 25 seconds off of their time that they had turned in. So that means that on Saturday they were really hustling, and that's exciting. We had one other relay team guy who was so determined to carry that baton. He carried it out there kind of like a sword, to lead his way around, and that's great because it was really important that he get that baton around to his part. So every year there's I look at what the times that the teachers, coaches turned into me to make my heat sheets, and most everybody has improved. Just having the competition, having somebody out there, they do better. And almost every year I have some parent who says, I just never thought I'd see my child be able to do that, or to participate, or walk out on the track. And those are the things that keep you going.